Why does being kind feel like swallowing a grenade? You are sitting in a room. Everything is quiet. The air is still. The lights are low. But inside your chest, there is a scream. It is not a sound. It is a frequency. It is a high-pitched vibration rattling your ribcage. It is a scream that has been building for years, decades perhaps. You are the destination for every broken soul in your orbit. You are the one who listens. You are the one who forgives. You absorb the shockwaves of other people's chaos. They call you kind. They call you a saint. They tell you that you are an old soul. But they do not see the hardware. They do not see the cost of operation. They do not see the sudden flash of violence in your mind. The urge to shatter a plate against the wall. The urge to drive your car into the median. The urge to burn the entire structure down to the ash. You are terrified of this anger. You think it makes you a monster. You look in the mirror and you see a fraud. How can someone so gentle want to destroy everything in sight? It creates a dissonance in your skull, a static noise that never goes away. You feel like a sleeper agent waiting for an activation code. You feel like a grenade with the pin halfway pulled. You are not alone in this. You are experiencing a phenomenon that is as old as biology itself. You are suffering from a specific architectural malfunction. Welcome to the Watchtower. We are going to open the hood of your psyche. We are going to look at the engine that drives your kindness. And we are going to tell you why your anger is not a defect. It is a biological inevitability. It is the price of admission for the life you have chosen to live. You think you are broken. You are not. You are a high-pressure system waiting to equalize. You are a predator wearing the costume of prey, and the costume is starting to tear. Let us begin. This is phase 1, the diagnosis. Let us strip away the moral language. Let us stop using words like nice or mean. These are subjective overlays. We are interested in the mechanics. We are interested in the energy expenditure. You operate on a specific biological algorithm. We call this the Fawn Response. In the wild, when a threat appears, an animal has 4 options: fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. To fight is to engage the threat with violence. To flight is to escape the radius of the threat. To fawn is the most complex maneuver of all. To fawn is to appease the predator to ensure survival. It is a submission signal. It says, I am not a threat. I am useful. Please do not kill me. I will serve you. I will make myself valuable to you, so that you have a reason to let me live. For you, this is not a choice you make consciously. It is a subroutine hardwired into your amygdala. It is deep in the lizard brain, somewhere in your developmental history. You learned that having needs was dangerous. You learned that asserting boundaries caused pain. Perhaps you had a parent who was emotionally volatile. Perhaps you were raised in a chaotic environment. Your nervous system adapted. It scanned the environment. It calculated the odds of survival. And it wrote a code. The code said, if I anticipate the needs of others, I will be safe. If I make myself indispensable, they cannot abandon me. If I never cause a problem, I will never be targeted. This is high intelligence at work. This is a brilliant survival strategy for a child. But you are no longer a child, and the strategy has become a prison. This is phase 2, the metabolic cost. This requires a massive amount of processing power. Your prefrontal cortex is constantly inhibiting your limbic system. This is the part of the brain responsible for impulse control. Every time you smile when you want to scream, you are burning glucose. You are utilizing high-level executive function to override your instincts. Think of your brain like a computer. You have a specific amount of random access memory. RAM, the nice person program, takes up 80% of your RAM. You are constantly scanning the micro expressions of the people around you. You are constantly simulating their reactions. You are constantly adjusting your behavior to maintain the equilibrium of the room. But here is the catch. The brain seeks homeostasis. It seeks balance. You cannot compress a gas forever without it heating up. This is basic physics. We call this the compression effect. Every time you swallow an insult, you are compressing the gas. Every time you say yes when you mean no, you are compressing the gas. Every time you prioritize someone else over your own biological imperative, the pressure rises. The anger you feel is not evil. It is the pressure gauge. It is your biology screaming for a release valve. You are not angry because you are bad. You are angry because you are tired. Your hardware is overheating. You have been running a high-level simulation of a saint, and your RAM is full. The anger is the system error. It is the blue screen of death. It is the only way your body knows how to reboot. You suppress your aggression, but aggression is not negative. Aggression is simply energy directed toward a goal. When you suppress it, it does not disappear. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only change form. When aggression is denied outward expression, it metastasizes. It turns inward. It turns into depression. Depression is often just anger with no place to go. It is anger turned inward against the host. You are attacking yourself because you are too terrified to attack the source of your pain. Your immune system is compromised. Your inflammation markers are high. Your cortisol levels are toxic. Being nice is killing you. Literally. This is phase 3. The autopsy of the shadow. Let us invoke the architect of the unconscious. Carl Jung. Jung spoke of the persona and the shadow. The persona is the mask you wear for the world. The shadow consists of those aspects of your personality that you reject, that you hide. For the nice person, the shadow is not just dark. It is pitch black. It is dense. Because you have spent a lifetime shoving your power into the basement, you have locked your capacity for violence, your capacity for selfishness, your capacity for greed, into a dark room and swallowed the key. You believe that if you hide these things, they cease to exist. This is a lie. As Jung said, the tree that grows to heaven must send its roots to hell. You cannot have height without depth. You have tried to grow only the branches. You have tried to live only in the light. And because of this, you are structurally unsound. The shadow does not stay in the basement. It rattles the doorknobs. It whispers to you when you are tired. It creates intrusive thoughts. It makes you hate your spouse. It makes you resent the very people you are trying to save. This is the tragedy of the nice person. You become the very thing you fear. You try so hard not to hurt anyone that you end up radiating a low-level frequency of resentment that poisons everyone around you. People can feel it. Humans are apex predators. We have highly attuned threat detection systems. We can sense the tension in your jaw. We can sense the vibration of the suppressed rage. It triggers the uncanny valley response. We know the smile is a mask, and we know that behind the mask, there is a starving wolf. You are starving for validation. You are starving for reciprocity, but you will never get it. Not this way. You are bankrupting your emotional economy. The anger is the riot in the streets. The anger is the truth. This is phase 4. The ecological trap. The world is a predatory place. This is not pessimism. This is ecology. There are entities in this world that feed on resources. Time, attention, energy. When you broadcast the signal of the fawn, you light up like a beacon in the night for these predators. You attract specific archetypes. You attract the narcissist. You attract the energy vampire. You attract the broken and the lazy. They see your hardware. They see that you have no firewall. They see that your ports are open. and they plug in. They begin to download your energy, and you let them, because your script says, if I give them enough, they will love me. This is a lie. This is what we call a covert contract. You are operating on a transcational premise that the other person never agreed to. You think, I will sacrifice my needs for you, and in return, you will realize how valuable I am and treat me with respect. But the predator does not read that contract. The predator only sees a resource. The lion does not thank the gazelle for not running. The lion simply eats. And when the resource is depleted, they move on. This is where the dark anger is born. It is born from the violation of this secret contract. You feel used because you were used, but you handed them the shovel to dig out your soul. You left the door unlocked, and you are angry that someone walked in. You must understand the nature of power. Power is not given. Power is taken. Respect is not a gift. Respect is a boundary. You have been waiting for the world to give you permission to stop serving. The world will never give you that permission. There is no rescue party. You are the rescue party. This is phase 5. The protocols. It is time for the surgery. We need to move you from a state of suppression to a state of integration. We need to channel that nuclear energy into a laser. Here are the tools. Protocol 1. The obsidian mirror. This is for shadow integration. You must stop lying to yourself about your nature. Every day, for 5 minutes, you will sit in silence. You will summon the thoughts you are most ashamed of. The resentment, the jealousy, the hatred, the violent fantasies. Do not judge them. Do not push them away. Look at them, objectively. Say to yourself, I am capable of this feeling. This is part of my hardware. I am not a saint. I am a human being with a full spectrum of tactical capabilities. I am capable of great evil, and I choose not to act on it. This is the beginning of true morality. Own the darkness. When you own it, it cannot ambush you. It becomes an asset in your inventory. It becomes the steel in your spine. Protocol 2. The kinetic discharge. Your body is flooded with stress hormones. You cannot think your way out of a chemical problem. You must move. The anger is kinetic energy stuck in your fascia. It is stuck in your trapezius muscles. It is stuck in your jaw. You must release it physically. You will engage in high-intensity exertion. This is not exercise. This is exorcism. Sprint until your lungs burn. Lift heavy iron until your muscles fail. Strike a heavy bag until your knuckles ache. You are simulating the fight response. You are completing the stress cycle. You are telling your amygdala, we fought the tiger. We survived. You can stand down now. Do this 3 times a week. If you do not vent the tank, it will explode. Protocol 3. The silent gate. This is for boundary enforcement. You have a habit of over-explaining. You justify your existence. You ask for permission. This signals weakness. It signals that your decisions are up for debate. From this moment on, when you set a boundary, you will use the fewest words possible. If someone asks you for a favor you do not want to do, you will say, "No, Thor, I cannot do that." Then, you will engage the silence. You will close your mouth. You will look them in the eyes, and you will wait. Do not fill the void. The void is your friend. The void is where your power lives. Let them sit in the discomfort. Do not save them from it. The silence signals that you are not negotiating. It signals that you are the sovereign of your own time. At first, your heart will race. Your cortisol will spike. Do not apologize. Ride the wave of anxiety. It will peak, and then it will crash. And on the other side of that crash is respect. Silence is the language of kings. Chatter is the language of servants. Protocol 4. The transcational audit. You must dismantle the covert contracts. Look at the relationships in your life. Identify where you are giving with the expectation of a return that never comes. Stop the shipment. Cut the supply line. If you are doing something solely to be liked, stop doing it immediately. If you are doing something solely to avoid conflict, stop doing it immediately. Only give what you can give freely, without expectation of return. If you cannot give it freely, do not give it at all. This will purge the parasites from your life. They will be angry. They will accuse you of changing. They will say you are selfish. Let them. Their anger is proof that you are no longer a viable host. You are reclaiming your resources. You are closing the ports. Protocol 5. The sacred rage. When the anger comes, do not suppress it. Transmute it. This is the alchemical process. Use the anger as fuel for focus. If you are angry at your lack of progress, use that heat to burn through the obstacles. If you are angry at a person, use that energy to build a wall of indifference. Anger is high-octane fuel. Do not waste it on explosions. Use it for propulsion. Dr. the sheen forward. Let the anger make you sharp. Let it make you cold. Let it make you precise. The master artist uses his rage to paint. The master strategist uses his rage to plan. Sublimate the instinct. Turn the sword into a plowshare, but keep the edge sharp. This is phase 6. The Benediction. You are standing at the edge of a new life. You are looking down at the valley of your past. You see the nice person down there, carrying the weight of the world, smiling while their back breaks. Hopeful, naive, doomed. You are not that person anymore. You have ascended to the watchtower. You understand the mechanism. You understand that kindness without teeth is merely submission. You understand that to be truly good, you must have the capacity to be truly dangerous. You are the keeper of the gate. You are the one who decides who enters and who leaves. You have integrated the shadow. You have accepted the monster. And because you have accepted him, he serves you now. He stands guard at the door of your soul. He ensures that no one enters without a warrant. You will still be kind, but it will be a different kind of kindness. It will be the kindness of a king, not the kindness of a beggar. It will be given from a place of abundance, not a place of fear. It will be rare. It will be valuable, and it will be earned. Do not fear the darkness in your heart. It is the soil from which your strength grows. The storm is over. The silence has returned. But this time, it is not the silence of repression. It is the silence of power. You are the rock in the river. The water flows around you. It does not move you. You are sovereign. Stand tall, breathe deep, and let the fire burn clean. We are Mind Ministry, and we are watching.